1番榊のりさ行きます。
And good evening and hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here in, where in the world are we even? Planning. We are in Elko, Nevada, and our job today is taking a reservoir tank 22,500 pounds to Barstow, California, coastline mining. We have to be there Saturday, 10 p.m., so almost 26 hours from now. Of course, we are ready to go for a sleep. Parking brake is on, hazards are on, and of course they placed this trailer in an awkward position, so we have to pull out to the right a bit. Make sure our trailer don't hit, and down the road we can go. We'll be making a right turn out of Plaster and Sons. Oh, almost clipped that one. That is definitely a shady drop-off if you ask me. Right turn out of here. Looks like we are good to go. We just filled up at that gas station over there. Put $100 worth of gas in. We were almost full from the trip before, but I figure never hurts to top off. Set our cruise for the good old 30 mile an hour. We'll make our way down this winding road and get on the highway and get going. So I'm recording this on Saturday. You will see this on Monday. So at this point, I hope your weekend went well. I was really excited to get the last couple videos of Project Cars up, and in fact, after recording this episode of American Truck Simulator, I'll get into the Corvette race car in Project Cars, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for your continued support on this channel. No new subscribers as of late, but the subscribers will come if you just put your nose down and keep working. I'm a firm believer in, keep doing what you're doing. According to the analytics, American Truck still is the most popular series, although the Skyrim mod video was up there as well, which I was happy to see. I was hoping for a better showing from Project Cars, but the scuttlebutt on the internet, Project Cars just sort of came and went. Those poor people over at Project Cars is trying to do whatever they can to keep the game relevant. And I'm sure in the European market it might be doing well with the road cars and the GT style racing, but in America it seems that oval racing and stock cars are the way to go, and they just released that Ford Fusion stock car. But I was reading some word on the forums. We're gonna have to stop for this light here. I was reading on the forums that the oval tracks are not coming, that it is difficult to program oval tracks or AI. The AI, whoa buddy, okay, he's starting. I was gonna say just get right on out there, but the oval track AI is tough to program for. Either that or the Project Cars AI doesn't like oval tracks, which is a shame because it's nice to have stock cars, sure, but what are stock cars known for? They're known for going around ovals very, very quickly. And in fact, the first sort of videos of Project Cars that I ever saw was at Indianapolis. They were actually running cars at Indy, and it looked, the AI was... Let me squeeze in here, Mr. Policeman. Oh, really? Luckily, I have this runoff lane. No respect from the law. All right, I can get in on here. Start going 80 down the highway. We are in Nevada heading south through Las Vegas, so we'll be at 80 pretty much our whole journey, which is always good. But as I was saying, the Indianapolis races looked, kind of sketchy. The AI didn't know how to keep up, but it still looked fun to drive. And everyone was saying, how awesome it would be when stock cars are finally perfected and released to race on that track. And then all of a sudden, You know, no Indianapolis. Well, why not? So I don't know. It's sort of a letdown, but for only, you know, $3.50 or whatever the DLC was, it's certainly not bad. I'd feel cheated if it was like a $15 or a $20. Why are we in a rolling roadblock here? Oh, geez. Come on, man. It's 80 through here. What are we doing? Oh, well, we are apparently exiting down Bob's Road up here, so it really doesn't matter anyway. Heading to Jackpot and Eli. But DLC, you know, DLC is one of those sketchy things. How much is it worth? How much are we willing to pay? With the new Fallout 4 DLC coming, you know, that's going to be definitely a tough road to hold. Really, guys? Come on now. Luckily, we're downhill, so we don't have to worry about a hill start, but come on. Let's take a look at our truck and our load as we wait for this intersection. Nighttime is dark, as it should be. Alright, we're making a ride out of here. We are clear. Clean and green. And down the road we go. 70 through here, which still isn't bad. You know what? I'm gonna do this loop. Just for funnies, and just cause I'm here and I haven't done it before, we'll take this loop around. We'll see what awaits us around this here loop. Turn my brights on so we don't worry about blinding anyone. Yeah, it's 70 around this loop. That's legit. Looks like some trailers that Trevor from GTA 5 might live in. Fenced in area. And it's not a drop-off point, which is kind of weird. Why is this even here, rather than just to annoy the gamers who are trying to 100% this thing? But we'll be making a left out of here, which we should be clear and green. We are indeed. And back on the open road. Okay, GPS, it's time to update. Do you not realize that? Yeah, now it's updating. My, the tangents I go off on. Sorry about that. We were talking about DLC and the Fallout 4 DLC coming up with the robots and the things. I'm kind of excited about that one, if I'm honest, because my most favorite mission in Fallout 4, hands down, was the USS Constitution. Like, those robots showed more emotion than Kristen Stewart. And it's cool to see, you know, Bethesda flesh out characters like that. And it was, you know, genuinely funny as well, which was a plus. The other DLC, you know, time will tell on that. But I'm a fan of Bethesda games, so I'll support them for sure. And I'm a fan of SCS, so I'm hoping to hear that Arizona will be on its way shortly. Haven't heard anything like that. Working our way up to that 900L though, $35,000 in the bank account. I believe it's $120,000, $130,000 truck, so we have some deliveries to go. And I didn't get to the grinding that I talked about in the last episode of just loading it up and playing it on my own and building up some money. However, this weekend, once I get those Project Cars videos recorded and the couple episodes of American Truck, you know, nothing will stop me tomorrow from, you know, grinding out. Whew, a lonely road. At least there's breaks in the road like here to break up the monotony. Different paving, you can tell where they patched up some roads, which is definitely true to life. Around here you can definitely tell a new patched area of road compared to some that like this that's all beaten and sun driven. We're slowing up here. 35-mile-an-hour zone, but we will be ready for the turn. Got a stop sign here that we're rolling up to when I roll up. And clear. That's the good thing about trucking at night, though. At midnight, you hardly run into anyone, especially on these Bob Road type roads. But I do believe, if my eyes don't deceive me, that a police officer is right behind me. Either that or I'm paranoid that it's a police officer. This is the type of game that would spawn in a cop. The only car that you see within 1,000 miles is a police car, and it's going to follow you just to make sure you don't speed through this section of road. And then there's going to be a spot of the road where it's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit for all of 100 feet, and then the cop will fine you, and then you'll feel like an idiot when it goes right back up to 70 miles an hour. At least that's how it looks. We'll be getting ready. Ooh, fighter jet. We'll be getting ready to sleep this evening. Wake up fresh. So tomorrow we'll be delivering during the day, which is always good. Hopefully. If we can find a rest stop. I don't know how long until our next scheduled sleep. Obviously, my driver hasn't yawned yet, which is always a plus. But out here on this stretch of nothing, it's where in the world do we sleep? We're in a day cab, for crying out loud. It should be a motel. Oh, please. Oh, come on. Really? Has anyone ever, and this is a legit question, has anyone ever came around that corner, down this bend, and not been stopped by a train? Every single time, a train is always coming through right when I decide to go down this road. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to having anyone coming the opposite direction, Mr. Kenworth. Oh well, brights are back on. It's the AI, who cares? They can see just fine. In fact, the AI could probably just drive through those barriers and not be hit by a train. Coming up onto a left turn here. At least this stretch of road is marked clearly, and we are in Eli. 30-mile-an-hour limit. Let us back it down to 30. Make this left turn out of town and say sayonara. Nope. At least stop at the light. Take in some sights. We are in Eli with our pressure tank. Hello, generic B. Police officer right there ready to bust you if you're not paying attention. And down the highway we will go. Looks like it goes down to one lane, so we'll just stay in this lane. Barbershop, the Garden of Eden. Pizza Mezzo? Not sure. A lot of traffic coming in for 2:30 in the morning. Eli must be a hopping city when the lights go down. See, the motel is where we should be sleeping. That should be a legitimate rest point. But that curbing in the center of the road keeps us from doing such things as these. Alright, let's step on the gas. There's the end of the city limit, so speed limit will go up right at that sign. Ain't nobody got time to obey the speed limit. Back up to 70 and hope there is some sort of rest area coming up. We're 11 hours away from the destination, and I don't think we can drive another 11 hours, so we must stop. But where is the $1 million question? Maybe at AutoZone. get in the zone. Auto zone. No, I'm not upshifting yet. We're attacking these hills on Highway 93. Here we go. Top of the hill. Top gear. Set the cruise and let's fly. Well, not fly, but scoot down the highway for sure. There's a something over there. Oh, looks like another motel that we can't use. How quaint. Although, that looks more like Bates Motel. You go in there, you never come back out. Going through this intersection. Shame there's no sleeping area in that drop-off area. In Euro Truck at the quarry, there was a sleeping center, or a place to sleep in the quarry. Looks like we're entering Pioche. And is there a sleeping area? Yes, it's even right along our route, which works out well for us. We'll be making a right into Pioche. We will grab some Z's. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. And we will be on our way. Drive down this one-horse town. They're having a festival or something. But we ain't got time to stop for that. We are going to park it here for the night. In the rest area. Right here is good, next to the ranger station. Let's take a look at our surroundings. Huh. Decrepit old church up there. Something over there. It doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies, but maybe we can get lucky in whatever casino that happens to be. So, lights off, kill the engine. And that's going to do it for this particular episode. Next time we will make it to our destination, put some green in our pocket, and be one step closer to that Kenworth 900L. Oh, and BTW. My license plate now says Saka. I remembered to connect my World of Trucks account to the game, so now I have my license plate shining bright like a diamond. That'll do it for me. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next episode. Good night.